as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We changed.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Moves up second and
in motion left, Flowers. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Off of play action, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now Darnold. Outright to Smith-Njigba. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Darnold. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
But looking deep here for Flowers. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Second and 10. They go play action with Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. End up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And they're on the 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now it's Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good. First down.
Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Ravens going going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Jackson now. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Van Rory. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only do they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play to put points on the board for their team.
Two-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Hey, middle. You change it.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over here just shot